Revelations 13:3 says, "And I saw one of his heads as it was wounded unto death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast." We have done a study on the beast and the end time. In Daniel, it speaks of these beasts. It speaks of one, the bear with one head, the lion with one head, and the 10-horned kingdom with one head, and the leper with 4 heads. We know that these beasts will combine one day into a one-world kingdom that will be ruled by the Antichrist, who is inhabited by Satan. We know there's many Antichrists, but this one that rules the end-time kingdom will be inhabited by Satan himself, and Satan shall give his power to him. I look at this beast and I realize, and I've studied several times and used to think that this meant the wounding of the beast, and this head was of the Antichrist. And even when Kennedy was wounded, many thought that to be so. But after the study of this, we realized that it says one of the heads of the beast. So what have we learned? We've learned there's 7 heads. We learned 4 of them belong to the leper. And the leper is Germany. We know that Germany has carried the world into 3 major wars. The Franco-German War, World War I, and World War II. And after World War II, the Allies decided to divide Germany into 2, East and West, so she would not have the population or the potential to bring the world into a global war again. The East, of course, was ruled by Russia, the West by the United States, Germany, and also France. And we know that there was many articles wrote about it. At this time in the USA and also in the news media, it went out, the word went out, Germany is dead. She shall never rise again. George Ball wrote in one of his articles about the Berlin Wall. He said it was a 29-mile wound that would not be healed. Another article said it festers like a rusty knife and one day must be healed. We know that the Berlin Wall did come down, and we know that the East and West Germany was united again into one kingdom. We know the heads of the kingdom of Germany stands for the rise and the fall of a kingdom. And there are 4 heads of the leper, which is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Reich. The 4th Reich is in existence right now. Also, when the Berlin Wall came down, just shortly thereafter, John Paul II, Gorbachev, and George Bush met together and began to discuss and declare about one world order. This is going on today. What bothers me is the world is looking for the end of the world, like in 2012. This will not happen until after the 1,000-year reign of Christ. And the end of the world will not be destroyed by water, but it will be destroyed by fire, according to Peter. And so the end of the world comes after the 1,000 years that is destroyed by fire. The 1,000 years comes after the wrath of God, which is poured out on the wicked, the ungodly, and the unjust, and those who do not accept the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ. And the wrath of God comes at the end of the 7-year tribulation period. I do want to bring out that there is a difference between the tribulation period and the wrath of God. The tribulation period is the wrath of Satan against God, his people, and all. The wrath of God is against the wicked. God has not reserved wrath for his people and his church. But let me tell you, the devil is out to destroy everything that belongs to God. God's made a way of escape. I hope that the world will accept that way. And the only reason I do these videos and this study is to make people aware. I don't claim to know everything. I'm not the wisest man in the world. But if I have made you aware and made you realize that you need to get ready for the coming of the Lord, then I have done my part. May God bless you until the next time.